the client B is Oliver Cox. Mouse to the bottom right hand corner to show the charms bar. Select settings. Click change PC settings. Select accounts. Select other accounts. You'll only see the other accounts box if Oliver Cox has been set up as an administrator. Click add an account. In the username text box, type Jonah Kotas or Jan Kotas. Before you do that, you want to disconnect the network connection. Otherwise, it will have you add Microsoft accounts. Set the password. In the password hint text box, type hint. And click next. And click finish. Question 1. What happens in Windows 8.1 when you try to create a user through the traditional method using the user control panel? Then repeat steps 4 through 8 to create 2 more users, Tony Allen and Ayla Cole. Take a screenshot of the Manage Other Accounts page showing the new accounts created by pressing Control Print Screen, and then paste the results into the lab worksheet. On Client B, right-click the Start button, and on the context menu, select Run. In the open text box, type //server area. Helps to have your networking turned on. In the open text box, type server A, and then click OK. The Windows Security dialog box appears requesting credentials. Click Cancel. And then question 2, why are you unable to connect to server A without supplying credentials? Well, it's asking because you so I'm able to get to the share, but it's asking me for credentials. So I can't see what's inside it without putting in a username and password. So the question is, why are you unable to connect to server A without supplying the credentials? So, basically, why is it asking me for the username and password? Yeah. The short answer is Oliver Cox is not a user on the server. Right-click the Start button, the context menu, select Control Panel. Select User Accounts. And select Credential Manager. The Credential Manager control applet appears. Click Windows Credentials, and then click Add a Windows Credential. In the Internet or Network address box, type //server A. In the username box, type administrator or the admin account for your server. In the password, type password, and then click OK. Take a screenshot of the Windows Credentials control panel showing the new credential you added, and paste the screenshot into your worksheet. Open the Run dialog box again and try again to connect to //server. I was able to get in this time. The issue I had with mine, in case you have this issue, was that my network was set to something else on my client B computer instead of being set to private. it was set to unidentified network. So to change that back to private, I had to go to Control Panel, change it to large icons, go to Administrative Tools, Local Security Policy, Network List Policies, and on the unidentified network, I changed it to private. And the identifying networks, I changed to private. Then I was able to communicate with mine. But that wasn't the permissions issue that they're going to ask you about in the next question. So question 3, why are you now able to connect to server A without supplying credentials? It's because you've added them now to the credential manager, or the Windows credential manager. Log off client B. Log on again was Jan Kotas. I won't make you sit through the whole configuration in the video. So we're now logged on as Jan Kotas. Mouse over lower right hand corner. And select settings, change PC settings. Click the accounts page. Select sign in options. Select PIN. In the password box, type your password. Enter a 4-digit PIN. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click Finish. Log off client B. And then log on again as Jan Kotas. This time you'll notice that it shows a PIN code. We'll type in the PIN code 1234 that we just created. And you don't even have to hit enter. As soon as we enter the last digit, it'll log us in. And then log off client B. That's the end of the exercise.